Hello, how are you doing? I hope this video can make you do a little bit better. This is going to be a nice, relaxing massage video. I've got you covered in this blanket that has some interesting patterns and textures. So we've got these little lines that contain bits of grey on the inside. And then we've also got lines running the opposite direction, making for some really nice sounds that I hope you will enjoy. So I'll begin just warming up my hands a little bit. Just rubbing them back and forth. And then I'll start to massage you in these nice circular movements. The other side as well. Applying pressure with my palms and the tips of my fingers. Allowing your muscles to begin relaxing, settling down, getting ready for the night. Massage can be very beneficial for helping with blood flow and blood circulation. I'll soon be making a video on self-massage tips so that you can experience some of the benefits of massage, even if you are not able to go for a massage right now. So I'm now going to grab this tool. This is a tool that has a lot of nice different textures on it. So I think it will make some nice sounds on the blanket. Let's give it a try. I'm just making little lines with the tool over your body. Just gently dragging it over your body. So this should make your muscles feel a little bit more stimulated and also help with removing dead skin, doing a little bit of exfoliation, which is always beneficial to do once in a while. Just going to do some pats all around as well with the same tool, just patting that in. Little dabs all around. Just like so. Okay, now I'm going to use my forearms and just press outwards, beginning in the center, pressing down onto the body and moving outwards. Again, pressing down and moving outwards. Pressing down and pushing outwards. We'll do some smaller ones on the sides. Pressing down and moving outwards. Pressing down and pushing outwards. Pressing down and pushing outwards. Same thing on the legs. Pressing down onto the legs. Pushing outwards. Pressing down onto the legs. And pressing outwards. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Now just smoothing everything out, soothing the skin a little bit. Just gently pressing on it with the palms of my hands. I'm going to use my hand to just pressing with my knuckles. Just to get out some of the deeper tension. Pressing, 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 pressing. And using my knuckles to do some circular movements. So now I'm going to go in with our next tool, which is this hair curling tool. I love the sound that it makes. So let's use this to massage your body. So I'll be placing this on top of you, holding my hand straight over it, and just rolling. Rolling back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Not applying too much pressure to avoid it feeling too harsh on your skin. Just enough to apply a little bit of fine, detailed pressure so that we can target those specific areas. The same thing up here. Just rolling the tool back and forth, back and forth. Not staying in the same area for too long to avoid the skin getting hurt. Just keeping it moving, keeping a nice flow. Okay. And now I'm just gently going to drag it like so. gentle little drags. Alright, and then smoothing the skin ever so gently with my hands, lightly, touching the skin now, just to calm it down, calm the skin down, calm the skin down. Moving in this little zigzag type pattern. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was such a pleasure hosting you, as always. I love spending time with you, and I'm wishing you an amazing, amazing sleep. This is going to be a relaxing massage video with the purpose of helping you fall asleep. So I'm going to begin just gently introducing my hands to your muscles, just so you can get used to the temperature and the feeling of my hands. Some gentle strokes up and down the body. So I want to begin with some breathing techniques for you. But first I want to use a little bit of this fragrance oil. This is Osmanthus fragrance oil. Osmanthus fragrance oil. Osmanthus. And it is supposed to have a relaxing effect on you, which in turn will help you to sleep. So I'm going to put a few drops of this oil onto this tiny little flower, and then we'll just dab that all over you. There we go. It's got a very nice sweet scent, not too overwhelming. Okay, so I'm going to just lightly dab this onto you. So you should start to get some whiffs of the fragrance filling the air. And if you want, you can slowly start breathing in and out at your own pace, just focusing on your breath and the scent that you are smelling while you breathe in. While you do your breathing, I'm going to use my little fan and just kind of move that around to help evenly distribute the scent in the air around you. Continue breathing in and out at the pace that you feel comfortable. Feel the cool dabs of air gently grazing your skin. Calming, sweet scent filling up your nostrils. It's time to sleep now. It's time to settle down, to slow down, and to get nice and sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy, So then we'll begin with some light massage. Moving in these big circles on the one side and on the other side. Almost like a wave or a current going round and round and round, round and round and round, relaxing you slowly but surely. Making your eyelids heavy and your mind ready for very deep and soothing sleep. The worries of the day being washed far, far away by the strong, protective the ear and the nose. You don't need to be anywhere else or do anything else right now. This is the place to be. This is the calming sensation you deserve to feel. This is your time and your reward. So before you get too sleepy, I'm going to take this little chain of beads and I'm going to use this like so to massage you. Okay, so holding two ends together, and we'll just roll that along the body. This should feel relaxing. On your muscles. As it erases any tension you might be carrying. Just rolling it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like the wave crashes and pulls back on the shore. The tide pulling it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's gently prickling your skin like warm beach sand. Doing some quick, firm strokes. And then we'll gently gather the beads. Just roll them over the skin one last time. cozy tone after an adventurous swim. Pat, 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 pat. And let's end it off with a countdown. Countdown to sleep. So, with each number that we count, I want you to feel yourself, imagine yourself getting heavier and heavier and heavier on the surface that you're currently on. And then, by the last few numbers, I hope you can drift off to sleep. So let's count. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Feel yourself getting heavier and heavier. 9. Eyelids feeling heavy now. 8. Just think how nice it would be to sleep. 7. Almost there. 6. Feeling sleepier and sleepier. 5. Feeling your breath start to slow. 4. Barely conscious. 3. You're so sleepy now. 2. Your eyes are closed. And 1. Sleep, 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 sleep. So I'm going to begin with just placing my two hands together, gently sliding up the back, starting at the bottom, sliding up the back of my fingertips, sliding up the back, sliding up the back, sliding up the back. Now let's do the sliding motion again, this time in the opposite direction. Putting my hands together and sliding down the back. Putting my hands together and sliding down the back. Sliding down the back. Sliding down the back. And now using both fingers to both hands to apply pressure with the thumb. There we go, there we go, there we go. So I have a second channel where I make videos with real people, and whenever I do a treatment on the real person, play with their hair or brush their hair, I always get a lot of comments saying that my model looks so sleepy, or the ASMR must have made my model so sleepy. But in reality, when I film for a while, I start to get sleepy too, just because I'm slowing down my movements and slowing down my speaking, my speech, and just slowly starting to relax with you. So, all of that to say that I hope my sleepiness can translate and make you sleepy or relaxed as well. So we're going to be massaging the legs now, and I'm going to kind of grip it with my forefingers and then just massage a little bit with my thumbs, just like so. Very good. Same thing on the other leg. Pressing out tension with my thumbs. Okay, and then cupping my hands around the leg and massage like so. Other leg. Smoothing everything out with my hands. And now I'm going to go in with this brush. So this brush is an extremely inexpensive brush, even cheap, I would say, in terms of quality and price. I bought it in a set at a China shop many years ago when I first started doing ASMR. But the thing is, although I would never use this on my own hair. I love the sounds that it makes for my massage videos. And it's just so interesting how sometimes the most inexpensive items can end up being your favorites. So I'm going to begin brushing over your body. From one side all the way down to the other side. I find that the same thing sometimes happens with clothing, where I would get a hand-me-down or a really inexpensive piece of clothing, and it will end up being my favorite. Having the bristles of the brush ever so gently touch you, brushing in different directions. And then I'm going to use the other end of the brush, the smooth side, and just do these little circular patterns all around. Just doing these quick little lines down the width of the body. And then I'll go in with my forearms, just kind of stretching the body a little bit, stretching the muscles. Not too harsh, just a little bit of pressure with my forearms. Now grabbing this towel, I want to just onto you, gently unfolding it. Covering you up with the towel. Using my hands to just smooth everything out. And then I'm going to do some chopping movements. Just with my hands. And then I'm going to scratch just in opposite directions, allowing the blood to flow. Doing some more aggressive scratches all over, all over, all over. Using my forearms to create these large swooping movements. Just like doing the same thing on the upper body. Back up. We'll gently roll it nice and tight and neat. And then I'm going to use this rolled up towel just to apply a bit of pressure. Leaning into the towel whilst pressed on your body. So, in every video I post, or most videos I post, I often get comments of people asking that I show my face in videos, and it's really not that I don't want to show my face. I'm very happy to show my face to you guys. It's just a bit difficult with the setup sometimes. Just to be able to get both the massage bed and frame as well as my face. But we're making it work today, and I'll try to make it happen in future videos as well. And then, just so you know, next week I will be traveling again for work. So I was thinking of going back to filming a few videos in my Airbnb, kind of like my style used to be before the green screen, just to switch it up a bit, keep it interesting. So you might see some videos like that soon, and then we'll be back to normal after that. So please get nice and comfy for me. We've got a bit of a crinkly blanket with some fun textures. And I want to begin by spraying some fragrance in the air, if that's okay with you. I feel like a nice scent can definitely help boost our mood. So I've got this scent, and it is called Pretty in Plum. Pretty in Plum. Pretty in Plum. 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 It's this beautiful purple color, and it says, "Let your fun, flirty, and playful side come out. An enchanting medley of fresh summer ripened berries, cranberry, raspberry, and black currant, with a heart of soft jasmine and yang yang resting on a woody base. Lavishly spritz all over your body to leave your skin lightly scented with a playful plum fragrance." So that is exactly what I'll be doing for you. So let's do a little spritz, 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 and I can already begin to smell it. Do you smell it too? It's such a nice, light but sweet, fruity scent. Not heavy or intense at all. Perfect to fall asleep feeling like you've just had the best summer day. So then let us begin massaging you. Going to gently run my hands over your body. And I'm going to get up for just a second so that I'm able to apply a bit more pressure of the massage. And towards the end of the session, I will sit back down so that you can see my face if you're still awake. Alright, so let's begin going up and down your body in these circular motions. Around and around and around. And we'll just press outwards a little bit just to help open things up. Sometimes there can be quite a bit of a tightness in the body just with using inadequate posture or just sitting crunched up in front of a computer, or even when we walk around on our phones, you know. It really closes up not only our chest, but all our muscle groups kind of tighten together. So just trying to open that up. Should feel nice and relieving, like you can finally breathe properly. And this also helps in the case of anxiety, when your chest just feels so tight from stress. I feel like it's very helpful to just kind of open it up. And of course, this is just a role play, so if you do have ongoing problems with breathing or muscle tightness, please do seek a professional. Okay, and I'm going to go in with my hand in this fist position, gently stroking it over the muscles, applying some pressure with my knuckles. And keeping my hand still with all the movement coming from my arm, allowing me to use nice, firm, controlled pressure on the muscles. And we'll do the same on the other side with the other hand. guys are doing well. I really do hope so. And if you're not doing well, I hope that things get better for you soon. I had a subscriber who used to comment on every single one of my videos, and I saw them comment on lots of other channels as well. And recently, they've kind of just disappeared from my channel and other channels, and I tried reaching out via social media, but this seems like their social media is gone. And I just hope they're okay, and I just want to mention to you guys that you do matter, and you do get seen, so please take care of yourself. It's just so important. If not for yourself, then do it for others, for those who care about you. I'm using my fingers now, applying pressure with my palm and the tips of my fingers, getting into the kind of more smaller little areas where muscle tension sits, just pressing that out. So now I want to go in with not only one brush, but two brushes this time. But so it's these two little bamboo brushes. And I want to use one on either side. And I think that could create quite an immersive sound and feeling. Let's try it. Moving around now in these big, large circles. Some smaller circles as well. of the brushes. Let it overtake anything you're feeling or thinking right now. Just lean into it and relax. Slowing it down a little bit. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the massage. I want to do something fun to end off, to hopefully add a bit of joy. And that thing is something I haven't done in a while, and that is blowing some bubbles. Blowing some bubbles. Blowing some bubbles. Blowing some bubbles. 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 I just think that you cannot see or experience bubbles without feeling a bit of childhood joy. Wasn't that so magical? The bubbles falling, 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 falling. Down in the Cape is a girl, rumored to have powerful skills that make even the strongest man fall into a deep sleep trance. Some say it's magic, some say it's witchery, but tonight you find yourself here in this cabin with this girl. Which will it be? Will you resist the urge to fall asleep? Oh, hello there. New visitor. Have you stumbled my way in search of sleep? Well, you are not the first, and you most certainly won't be the last. Tonight, I will lull you into a deep sleep trance. Do you trust me? It's important, you know, 'cause this will only work if you fully let go and open yourself up for the deep, hypnotic sleep trance. Well then, let me explain to you how the hypnotic trance works. There are two important components that I need from you, and then the final important component will come from me. So, first is relaxation. Relaxation. The second is breath work. Breath work. Breath work. And the third is positive ideas being pushed into your subconscious. So, focusing on those three elements tonight, we will ensure that you fall into very, very deep sleep. We will begin with breath work, but in order to assist, we will bring a candle into our practice. This candle contains natural herbs from my very own garden, such as sage, lavender, and rosewood. Breathing in these scents will help you fall into a state of deep, deep relaxation. So, have a look at the candle, and then you can close your eyes. I will light the candle by striking a match. Begin breathing in for me. Take your time and take a deep breath in. So deep that you can feel your belly rise up. Feel your belly rise up. And then you hold it, you hold it, you hold it for a little bit. And then you breathe out as long and slow as you can. Continue this breathing exercise. This is very important for our practice. Breathe, 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 breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. I am using my hands to distribute the scent of the candle all around the room, and most importantly, all around you. we will now blow out our candle. See the smoke rise, rise, rise. The next step in relaxing your body is physical touch, which is why I am placing my hands on you very strategically. Now, you do not need to do anything. You just lay down and stay present in the moment. Feel my touch. Feel your body getting heavy. Feel your worries begin to disappear. Now I'll begin gradually applying pressure to your body to help you sink deeper and deeper into relaxation. You are well taken care of, dear traveler. You are safe here. Your time here with me is limitless. Your sleep will come naturally and feel right. There is nothing to worry about right now. You can allow yourself to let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. And I'm applying even more pressure now. Even more pressure. Even more pressure. Feel your body getting heavy, sinking into the bed. There is no more room for worry. There is no more room for overthinking. There is no more space for bad thoughts. It is just a matter of time now before relaxation takes over. And you will not resist it. You will let it in and fully embrace it. Ooh. I'm going to grab some energy balls. They are from the clouds in the sky, and they have been preserved for many years. They have been kept safe here with me. And now they'll be put to good use on you. Little bolts, hold the power. Hold the power of stillness. Being calm and quiet, yet intense and significant. And now you will be blessed with these powers as well. Sprinkling and tossing that around you generously. As your mind wanders deeper and deeper into a trance, into a trance, into a trance. I will now sweep my hands from the top of your head down your body. And as I'm doing this, imagine a wave of calm being swept all over you. Sweep. Calm. Waves. Calming. Waves. Calming. Waves. Calming. Waves. Calming. Waves. Sleep replenishes the body like food replenishes our digestive. Sleep replenishes our minds the way that food replenishes our bodies. Sleep can never come too soon. It is always welcomed. And today is no different. As we welcome sleep into our minds. Welcome sleep into our minds. Welcome sleep into our minds. Welcome. Deep sleep. We welcome deep sleep. Deep sleep now. This video is going to be a relaxing massage video. We're gonna be focusing on your back, 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 and also your legs, your legs, your legs. So make sure that And let's begin our session. So I'm starting off with just little, very gentle scratches. Who doesn't like a little bit of back scratching? Scratching your back, scratching your back, So beginning by just infusing a bit of overall relaxation before we begin any massage techniques. I think it's nice to just sometimes do something for pleasure as well. Doesn't always need to have any other benefit. So next, I'm gonna do these little tappies. Tapping. Tapping. Tapping along the back. Tapping. 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 And smoothing everything out. Smoothing it out. Smoothing it out. Alright, so for this next part, I will be standing up so that we can do a little bit more of a massage on you. Massage. Alright, so let's begin with a massage technique. Using both hands, starting at the top of the back and moving downwards, pressing upwards and then moving down again, going in this continuous movement up and down the back, sliding the hands up the back and turning them back down, sliding the hands up the back, sliding the hands and running them back down the body. Slide and run it back down. Slide up and run it back down. Let me know how you find the pressure. you like me to apply a bit more pressure, like so? Okay, that's no problem. Applying pressure onto the back with my thumb and the palm of my hand, pressing out any tension that I feel in your muscles, pressing up and squeezing, 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 press and squeeze, press and squeeze, press and squeeze, squeeze, and then just running my fingers up and down along the sides of the spine. Applying pressure with my middle and pointer finger. Let me know how that feels. So, I need to tell you guys a little secret. A little secret. A little secret. I am using a little bit of a different sound setup for this video, and I'd love to know your opinion on it. So I've got my little mic on my arm to capture sounds, and then I've also got this mic's friend closer to my neck area to capture my voice. And then I've also included my Blue Yeti mic to capture even more sounds. Let me know if you guys like it or if it's too much. And I know that I promised you guys that I'll make some videos in my Airbnb while I travel for work, but that trip was so exhausting, that unfortunately I did not get around to filming, and I do apologize for that. So now let's move down to the legs, the legs, the legs. So beginning by patting the legs with my hands, just doing little pat, pat, pats, pat, pat, pats, pat, pat, pats. And then I'm going to hold my hand in this little C shape. I'm going to begin at the bottom of the legs, and I'm going to squeeze upwards, squeeze and and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. And we'll do the same thing on the other leg. Squeeze and release. 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 Squeeze up, release. Squeeze up and release. And then we'll do both legs at the same time. So squeeze, 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 and release. Squeeze, 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 and release. Squeeze, 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 and release. Okay. Now I'm doing these stroking movements, but as my one hand leaves the area, the other one immediately follows. Allowing me to really relax those muscles. One leg at a time. Moving over to the other leg. Having one hand follow the strokes of the other hand. One hand follow the strokes of the other hand. Okay. So now I'm just going to move my hands back and forth like so along the legs to massage out tension. Doing a few quick strokes using both hands at the same time. Okay, and then let's move back to the back, to your beautiful back. Getting a bit of a feel for where there may still be some tension between the muscles. I have an idea. I'm going to bring in this red pillow to assist me. It's very soft and should feel nice and cooling on the skin. So I'll place it on the back and then just kind of lean on it with my forearms, just like so, to apply some pressure. Place it down and lean on it with my forearms, applying pressure. Press, 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 press. And then I'll just place it like so. And just bring my hand over it, onto your back, 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 onto your back. And we'll use this pillow to just gently pat onto your muscles. Just causing a bit of vibration. Loosening up the muscles. Allowing tension between the muscles to completely escape and disappear. Today's video is going to be a relaxing massage video, and I really hope that this video can help you to fall asleep. So every single Friday on my channel I do a little fun Friday question, and last Friday I just asked how you guys are doing, how you're feeling. If you're feeling happy, sad, excited, tired, and an overwhelming amount of you said that you felt tired. I think it was up to 50% of you that were feeling tired. So you guys need some sleep and some rest, please. And I realized that sometimes it can be more of an emotional kind of tired. So I have some tips for you today on how to deal with that So we'll get into those as we do your massage. I just want to kind of place my hands gently on your heart for a second. Just be present with you for a moment. Let you know that you are loved, you are seen, and you are not alone. And with that, let's begin our massage. So I'll begin just run my hands up and down along your back. Slowly beginning to release tension and remove the worries of the day. Slide up and down, up and down, up and down. And let's move on over to your legs. Just beginning by doing some light patting along the legs, warming them up. So, as I massage your legs, I want to begin by talking to you about a topic called mindfulness. Now, if you are an ASMR lover like myself, I'm pretty sure you've heard of mindfulness before. But do you know what the actual benefits of mindfulness are? Because I didn't know until recently. So I used to think that when we do a mindfulness or meditation session, that it should feel really relaxing and calming, whereas I kind of found it to be frustrating. And that is because when you are being mindful, you basically need to preferably sit down. You can also lay down. And for a minute or so, just focus on your breathing. In and out. The rise and the fall of your chest. And if any thought pops up in your head during that time, the idea is to not judge that thought at all, but encourage your mind back to your breathing. Now for me, this is very difficult because whenever I have a thought or feeling or emotion, I tend to not be able to let it go. It's almost like it demands attention from me. And then I was told that mindfulness is more of an ongoing practice. So even though you might have sessions where you feel like your thoughts drifted a lot, we have really good sessions where you are able to focus on your breathing. The idea is to continuously practice mindfulness so that you can teach yourself to be more in control of your thoughts. Of course, we cannot be mindful all day long. There are going to be moments when one of our thoughts or feelings just take over, and that's completely fine. But through practicing mindfulness, hopefully we will become better at controlling which thoughts we decide to give attention to and which thoughts we simply let pass. So I think that could be very beneficial to all of us to realize that not every thought or feeling needs to pull us away or push us into a certain direction. Some thoughts and feelings are not worth our time and attention, and it's okay to just let them drift away, drift away, drift away. So there is a free app that I've been using to practice mindfulness, and I believe they were created for US veterans, but it's free to use for anyone, and it's always free. You don't have to watch any ads or do any purchases later on. I will leave the app name in the description below. I don't want to say it wrong, but I think it's called Mindfulness Coach. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, it's just what's been helping me. But there are a lot of other apps as well that can help you with this. So feel free to try out some different ones. I'm pretty sure there would also be some free resources on YouTube that you can try out. So maybe right now we can try a very quick mindfulness exercise together. I have this little feather fan, and it's just light as air, and I'm gently going to run this over you. In the meantime, I want you to close your eyes and just be still. Let's focus on your breathing, on your chest, rising and falling, 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 rising and falling. If another thought pops into your head, do not judge it. It is not a good thought. It is not a bad thought. It is just a thought. If your mind accidentally drifts and gives this thought attention, you will not be angry with yourself. You will just gently nudge your mind back to your breathing. Focus on your breathing. I will be still for a minute or so to allow you to fully immerse yourself into this mindfulness practice. Gently opening your eyes or allowing your mind to go where it wants. Continuing to focus on your breath if that makes you feel relaxed. Let me know how your mind feels now. I'm now going to use this little white scrunchie just to kind of pat over your body as part of this massage. Mostly for the sounds, but also for the relaxing sensation on your muscles. Just doing some very light, gentle dabs, gentle pats, if you will. Just helping you stay focused in the present moment, because at the end of the day, all we really have control over is this moment that we are in right now. We cannot change anything that's happened in the past. We cannot change anything that will happen in the future. We can try, but there's no guarantee. So sometimes the way to a happy life is simply right here in the now, enjoying this very moment for what it is. Nothing more and nothing less. So now I think an appropriate way to end the session off would be by counting you down to sleep. You can do a light countdown back from 20 all the way to 0. As I count you down, I'm going to gently move around you and slowly begin dimming the lights in order to get you ready for sleep. Let's begin. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How are you doing today? This session is going to be a massage and Reiki session, harnessing the powers of the moon and the sun with the sun symbolizing power, strength, light, and warmth, and the moon symbolizing intuition, emotions, cycles, calm and cool. So let's begin by ensuring that you are nice and comfortable. And we're going to use some items that are associated with our moon energy to begin with, just to help ease your mind, calm you down, bring you into the present moment. And then we'll end off with some tools representing our sun energy to provide you with light, warmth, strength, and power. My scissors here, and we're going to begin with some energy cutting, some cord cutting. So just like the moon has cycles going from full moon to half moon, barely no moon visible at all, we go through cycles in our life as well, both good, bad, and everything in between. But nothing is ever constant. Just like the moon never stays the same. Our situations are always going to change. So I'm just snipping away some of the bad energy that you may be carrying. And any beliefs you might have that the bad times will never end. Tossing use my fan to blow away the bits of negative energy that might be left, to calm you down, get you into a state of peace. Making waves with my fan, just like the moon's creates tides and waves in the ocean. Feel the gentle pitter-patter of the fan, ever so lightly brushing over your skin. Now let's take a bit of a pause. Get a feel for where we are at. Using both my hands to massage lightly over your full body, creating a sense of warmth and ease. To use the point of my elbow to create some pressure points. Two at the top, one in the middle, and then two at the bottom. Just patting over those pressure points. let's get into the items that symbolize our sun energy. Beginning with this golden tool, very pointy at the bottom, and using it to just go from one side of the body to the other. One side of the body to the other. One side to the other. Scratching cool and warm energy into you. Believing that you are capable of doing whatever you set your mind to. And from the other side, from one side to the other side, one side to the other side, one side to the other side, one end to the other end. And then just doing these little diagonal scratches. And grabbing a flower, smiling at the sun. Using the flower to dab that positive, radiating energy into you. Just like flowers need sunshine, hydration, and rest. We need those things as well. It is not a sign of weakness. It's simply basic needs to help us bloom and be the best, most beautiful versions of ourselves. Grabbing some of the last bit of energy from this flower and tossing it your way. rose petals. We'll pluck them one by one and do an affirmation for each petal. You are strong. You are smart. You are capable. You are confident. You are loved. You are good. You matter. You belong. You are wanted. You are appreciated. You can do anything you want. And you will do anything you want. You are successful. You are healthy. You are fit. You are precious. You are deserving. So now I'm gently going to massage around the rose petals. Allowing your body to soak in the goodness. And the goal is to help you fall asleep. So I will be speaking a little bit slower with some gentle movements to help your body become heavy, your eyes become tired, and your mind to become nice and sleepy. Begin just smoothing everything out with my hands, letting my palms face downwards, allowing your body to adjust to the touch of my hands, the feeling of it, the weight of it. I feel like in life there are a lot of things that are really tricky and complicated and difficult. But then there are also simple things in life that can make a huge difference. And sometimes just because they are simple, we tend to see those things as less significant. So a few simple things that I think we can always do to make ourselves feel a whole lot better is, number one, a good night's rest. A good night's rest. And number two is just getting outside of our environment. So wherever you are, if you are able to just go for a short walk, go for a quick drive, it can sometimes completely flip our mood around. And then number three is eating something. Sometimes I feel like I have no energy for the day, no motivation. I don't know how I'll make it through the day. And then I just eat something small. And suddenly I feel like a whole new person. Okay, so let's go ahead and massage your body in these nice circular motions. Begin this side, just tracing these rather big circles. Releasing tension. Sometimes when tension leaves our body, we suddenly feel overcome by tiredness, and we're just so ready to sleep. Even if you have a bit of a cry, it can sometimes feel so nice to fall asleep. After that, release of emotions. So now I want to use this little jar of salt, and it makes these really gentle sounds. And I want you to imagine that in this jar there are little grains of sand, and the sand makes you sleepy once it touches you. So I will be pouring some of the sand onto you, gradually making you sleepier and sleepier, almost like Sandman. So let's begin tossing little grains of this magical, sleepy sand on you. Nice and slow, feel the light little trickle of sand as it falls onto your body. Alright, and we'll do a little bit more by just gently dabbing on the salt container. Increasing the amount of magical, sleepy salt falling on you. Alright, and I'll just gently dab that in. Making sure it sticks. Now, what can be a nicer way to fall asleep than by being brushed? I'll use my colorful brush and just gently run it along your body. For 1 way down to the other side. And we'll change direction. Do some shorter strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so now I want to do a little bit of massage, less focus and tension placed on your body with my thumbs. So I will hold my hand on your body, steadying it with my forefingers, and then move small little round circles with my thumb, allowing me to massage a little bit deeper. Just targeting some random little spots. And gently tap along the body, beginning from the middle and working outwards. Today we're doing a relaxing massage video. I've got some really nice sounds and hopefully the session will relax you and even put you to sleep. So I'm just beginning by ever so gently running my hands or more so my fingernails over your back. Krap your krap your krap your krap your krap your. Voor my Nederlandse kijkers, dit is Afrikaans wat ek praat, so moenie skrik nie. I love the texture of this blanket. So now let us begin applying some more firm pressure, placing my hands flat on the back and squeezing, 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 squeeze, squeeze. Now I'm almost going to hug in the sides of the back, squeeze it inwards, almost like a tight hug. And then moving up and squeezing the shoulders. Squeezing the shoulders. Squeeze the shoulders. Let us move a little bit lower down to the legs. And once again, just begin pressing on them. Getting getting really used to my touch. And then we'll stand a bit further back and just move up and down along the legs. Like so. Squeezing out pressure, helping drain fluids. Getting the blood flowing. Giving some much dissolved care to the legs. Kind of using one hand, both hands per leg, up and down along the legs. And squeeze the sides. Just press them inwards a little bit. You guys sometimes tell me that it's a bit ticklish when I squeeze here along the sides. But that's part of the fun, isn't it? Okay, now I want to show you my little tool. This is a paint by numbers piece that I did of this tortoise swimming in the ocean. I love doing paint by numbers as a way to relax. Oh, I see he's upside down. Let's turn that around. There we go. So we've got our line here where ocean meets sky, and we've got our tortoise, his head, his little wings, and these little spots. So what I want to do is roll this piece up and use it to massage you. I think that the canvas with the paint on it could make some really nice sounds. Some interesting sounds at least. Alright. So I'm going to use it and just press down onto your back. This paint by numbers set came with some course, it had the blues, dark blue and light blue, and then the turquoise, and the purples, deep dark purple, and a light bright purple. And then for the sand, we had all kinds of browns, yellows, and oranges, all coming together to create this beautiful scene. Aren't we so lucky to be able to see color? I think that aesthetically pleasing, or just something with beautiful colors that go together so well, can even add to the ASMR experience, make it more relaxing. Just doing some little taps now. Al die mooi klere van die see en die sonlig en die sand. Die mooi blauw van die berge. Groen van die gras. Geel van die lug. For the legs, I'll use a different roller, my bamboo roller. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Little moving pegs. That will run across your legs. Allow yourself to sink into this feeling, to really be present in this moment. Feel the pressure on your legs. Little tingles of relief as the tension leaves the body. I love how smoothly this tool glides across. movements. En, twee, drie, vier, vijf, zes, zeven, acht, negen, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, and gently smoothing everything out. I hope you enjoyed this calming session, that you were able to relax, even if just a little bit. I really appreciate you more than you could know. Thank you for spending this time with me. Hello, and welcome to your Swedish massage spa treatment. I am Anay, and I will be performing your massage today. So, just to give you a bit of understanding of what to expect for this massage, you made a very good choice. The Swedish massage is a classic. It is a very popular type of massage. And the reason for this is that it promotes relaxation more so than deep muscle pain relief. So it's not as intense as your deep tissue massage. It's more gentle and relaxing. Now, this is not to say that you won't be experiencing pain relief. It's just a little bit more on the gentle side, so it won't be painful at all. So I have 5 techniques that I'll be doing on you today. But before we begin, I will just lightly press my hands on you. just lightly introducing my hands before we start the session. Getting a feel for your body and how stiff your muscles might be. And making sure you are comfortable with the temperature of my hands. So, the first technique that I'll be doing today is called Effleurage. 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 And it is a continuous movement down the natural curves and contours of the body without being broken. So I'll just be standing over here. So I'll begin here at the top, keeping my hands in this L shape and pressing down, all the way to the bottom, and then bringing my hands back up with no pressure, and again press down, and up, down, So this is a very soothing movement for the muscles, allowing us to press out any muscle tension from the top straight down to the bottom. The next technique that I'll be doing is called Petrissage. 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 And for this movement, I will be holding my hand in a C shape. And I'll be using the C shape to kind of move the tension, press the tension, squeeze the tension out of the muscles, okay? So you can do this on the sides of the body. You can do this along the neck area. You can do both hands at once, or you can do one at a time. Just kind of gripping and releasing the pressure away from the muscles. So this technique is really nice for focusing on small sections at a time, or even targeting the full body. Now, the next technique that I'll use on you is called friction. So we will begin by placing our fingers spread out on the body, and then using our two thumbs and kind of move back and forth. And the fingers kind of help us control how much pressure we're going to be using. And we're basically rubbing two surfaces over one another, which is causing the friction. And this is very nice for manipulating the muscles, working out some of those tight knots, and just creating overall relaxation. For a Swedish massage, and any massage really, it's important to use some kind of lubricant like a oil or a lotion, and this will just help your hands and your fingers slide a lot more smoothly. So just be sure to not use too much that your hands are so slippery that you lose control, but a decent amount so that you can move nice and smoothly over the muscles and the skin. Okay, so up next is a technique that you may have seen me use before, but I'll explain it to you in a bit more detail. So this technique is called Tapotement. 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 And it's basically a striking or chopping movement. But what you want to do for this movement is to keep your wrists nice and flexible, nice and flowy. And the reason for that is you don't want it to be a hard strike that stays there, causing pain. You want it to strike and then almost bounce right back up. So you can do this nice and rhythmically. You can do it with both hands at the same time, starting off nice and slow. Medium pressure, medium speed. Alternating the hands. And then we can begin to go a little quicker. Just speed it up a bit. And this almost causes a bit of a vibrating effect, which is so nice. Really relaxing for a full body massage. And finally, the last technique is called vibration. Now this is an actual, a bit more intense movement, and it is literal shaking or quivering of the muscles. Okay, so you'll hold on to it like this, your hands slightly cupped, and just so depending on the preference of the client, you can really go all in with this one and shake quite rapidly. depending on how strong they want this vibration to be. I feel like this movement not only relaxes the body, but also the mind. All the stress shaking out. And then to end off, I like to just soothe the skin and the body, helping it relax. So, let me know your favorite type of massage, if you have one. I think for me, the winner will always be hot stone massage, but it is fun to also try new things now and then. Thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you again in just a few days. Bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. Just a quick reminder that I do offer memberships on this channel. For less than $1 a month, you get access to 2 bonus videos a month. You get my Monday video 2 days early so that you can enjoy it over the weekend. And you get some custom badges and emojis that I have put together for you. So please consider supporting my channel, and if you're interested, more information will be in the description. Thank you so much, and have an awesome rest of your day or